Dog's life. As long as I'm not over there, she's got a place to lay down. That's where she wants to be. Where in the meantime, the Twinsy boys over here are both on something that isolates them from the concrete. And Whiskey, well, Whiskey will just lay anywhere. He's a good boy. Happened to think last night after I went in, if you can hear the noise that this thing's making now, oh my gosh, hasn't been this quiet in years. The only noise yeah, it's still making it. It's got a really, there, it just quit. Really faint little rattle, which, by the way, yes, it's a vintage ashtray with a magnet on it. That's been on the side of there for a long time. That's actually what we used to use for a mag tray before we ever got mag trays, before they became popular. And usually there's a really slight vibration. Usually it's this doing it, but it's not. All I gotta do is push it a little and it quits. But nice and quiet. And I'm gonna shut that off and let it come on with the burner now. Just, making sure that this stupid thing's working right, since it didn't work a year ago or whatever. I did a little digging around. Unfortunately, we got a leak somewhere up there. Mainly when the wind blows, and you can see where it comes down from that truss and hits the chain and runs into the bucket. And what doesn't run into the bucket has made a bit of a mess, especially where we got trays with parts in them. And down below there's stuff that's rusty that shouldn't have been rusty, but bottom shelf down there I actually found a piece of 4-inch channel. I don't have any 3-inch. I have looked, but that's okay. That 3-inch will fit inside the 4-inch. It'll be just fine. I don't remember now what we used this for. This just tacked on. It's just a piece of scrap. So is this. I'm thinking we used that either for a jig, putting side racks together, or something similar to that. Yeah, 26 inches. I think that is what that is. Put that against one stake. Put the other stake right here. And that's all I can think of. And the nut might have been welded on there because we might have put a piece across and clamped them together. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I mean, it's been so long ago that the last set of side racks I built are on the blue truck. And that was in 91. I built that bed and then side racks. But that's not the only bed and side racks we built over the years. That's just the last. I should say that's the last one, big one I did. I think we did a couple small flatbeds since then, but we might not have put side racks on. Well, I know we did one flatbed since then because Little Freightliner, we rebuilt that bed. And we didn't have that in 91, especially since it's a 95 and we bought it used in must have been 2005, somewhere in there. Anyway, that's enough gab. I realized when I was getting ready to measure for my length that I didn't have my mount done properly yet. If I don't have the mount done, I can't measure for the length. Duh. So I'm going to clean this piece up and figure what to do. I think it's going to be a pain in the arse. We've got a little right angle drill, and I think I can come in on the engine side to drill holes. This being 4-inch wide, I'll probably just bolt it straight to the side of the frame and not worry about going on top. we'll see what I do. So, when number one was cleaning the feed barn the other day, she said she found a change purse out there. Little leather one, a couple little marbles in it. I'm really surprised because when you castrate by the moon, things change. Sometimes it takes a long time. Most of these guys still got something hanging there. That one's, by the looks of it, a few days from falling off, but we've actually had them go 2 or 3 months without falling off. Nothing wrong with them, we just, didn't fall off. We've also had them all lose them within the first 2 weeks. But in the meantime, there's a certain air to the room, shall we say. Because, what's below the band is literally rotting off. Eventually it doesn't get back into them. And we got, a little crowded, they'll all fit. But we got a few that choose not to come in. And all the cows, believe it or not, I think they actually all fit. If not, it's 1 or 2 that don't, but they shuffle around so much, everybody gets a little. Heifer's got it made over there. They all fit. There's room for another 15. If we open the top section, another 20 over there. Anyway, here's the other thing I was doing yesterday. I shuffled bins around. I put these 2 up here to get them emptied because they're easier to get out of the way someplace than the big ones. That little 300-gallon trough actually holds the same as the big totes do. The stacked ones are empty. The singles are full, so we still got a little left. There's almost a ton in each one. And I gotta remember to take this bucket back, because the only ones getting the ground feed are the cows. All the calves are on the expensive stuff, which just means I don't have to grind feed as often. So anyway, I think I got my pieces for the shift tower. Got them cleaned up, ready to start sticking some together. And then hopefully make it all fit. And not too bad at the moment. It's not raining, but it has been. Now, I know some of you in the country are a lot worse off than we are. Christy Haven's video this morning, he's showing all the flooding they got in Pennsylvania. Well, be careful if you're in those places. I'm looking at it going, that ain't much, but his bridge was still out of water. When floods here, our bridge disappears. And on the bad years, a lot of the roads disappear around here too. But anyway, hopefully they all stay safe. Allison, you asked for it. Hot glue time. There you go. Little hot glue. Oh, Ederon. Told you you'd be here.
Honestly, cannot tell you how long it's been since I've actually broken a drill bit. Until we put the booms on. Very last mounting hole for the booms, broke 2 frickin' 3/8 drill bits. Shattered one clear out, not even anything left to try to make a short bit out of, and the other one was a short bit to begin with. Wasn't nothing left of it. Had me another nice 3/8 bit. At least this one's long enough I can put a point back on it and finish the damn hole once I get that one out of the way. I think it's through far enough I can hit it with a hammer and get it out. Otherwise, I gotta find a punch that'll fit in there, and there's not a lot of room on that side to get in. Yay. Sure, I'm gonna have to reshape that and shorten it, because it's kind of like I wondered. The angles were too freaking close, too steep. So I'm gonna try to get it set down. Might even move it forward, but I'm gonna mount it where I already have the holes. I'll just do all the movement on the bracket. Got to get this so it's pushing and pulling more. And we're jacking a tire up so I can try to put it in gear and see how much actual throw we need. It's actual 1.5 inch throw at the pivot point. Right there. For neutral. But it's the forward and back going in and out of gear I got to figure. Because I only got so much room to go through the floor of the cab. And we'll just reshape or maybe even lengthen the stick. So Ron's waiting for me so he can turn the wheel and I can attempt to shift it. We'll find out. Well, Ron's going to go home. Figured I better catch him for you before he leaves. And all the loudmouths in there just shut up. Well, more or less. Figure while I'm out of the shop, I'll walk down here for a minute. Walk into the dark and see all these poor babies crying because they don't have their mommies no more. And the cows are bellowing because they went into the feed barn. And some of them missed their calves. So I'm going to go let them in. I'm going to go back into the shop because that linkage can't work the way I was doing it. And I wondered. So that nice shift tower that I made is going to get butchered. It's going to get cut and angled forward and lowered. And I think I'm going to end up adding on to the bottom of the stick because I don't want to have to cut the clevis off the stick, because that ain't going to happen. So I'll just add on to the bottom of it because I'm going to put the pivot down lower and go from there. And hopefully, I don't know if I'll get it done tonight, but hopefully in the morning I'll have something to show you. And it didn't really rain today. I might make number one go check a little fence tomorrow. We may let these girls out for a little bit. Again, save a little bit of hay. And maybe she can clean the lot tomorrow. Because I'm not walking through there to open the gate. I'm going around. That's too deep. So, anyway. Thank you for watching. And we'll see what tomorrow brings.